Good evening, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Sports Talk Live. I'm your host, Paige Elliott.
My name is Cortland Bragg.
And we're going to be covering all the sports that happened this week. But before we get started, Court, tell me a little bit, how was your weekend?
Our weekend was good, Paige. I had the opportunity to watch the men's basketball as they played Shippensburg University. An exciting halftime show to see. How about you?
I was here as well. I did the Play for K events that happened this weekend. The game he's talking about, you can come and watch it online at our WC Weekly page, and definitely you'll see exactly what we're talking about. But before we go on, the Play for K events that happened this past weekend, our field reporter Samara Rosenfeld had a chance to take a look and go to the games and just check out the different organizations and how people donated and different things like that, and talk about the event. So, Samara, take it away.
Hi guys, I'm Samara Rosenfeld and I'm here at Play for K at Hollinger, taking place during the men and women's basketball teams, where a bunch of organizations got together to give money for breast cancer awareness. I got an opportunity to talk to a few people, so let's see what they had to say. So I'm here with Nikki. What organization are you part of?
I'm in Phi Sigma Sigma, but I'm also the Vice President of Philanthropy and Community Service for Pan Hellenic Council, and today we have all of the women in Pan Hellenic Council coming to volunteer to help out in the Pink Zone, so that way it increases our bonds with the Westchester basketball teams, and it allows the parents of the students playing in the games to watch their students instead of being here in the Pink Zone.
Is this your first time participating in Play for K?
This is actually my second year. I volunteered in it last year, so it's really cool to be back, and it's nice to see it in a different location.
Thank you. So I'm here with Amanda.
Hi.
What organization are you a part of?
I'm a part of AST at Westchester. It's a Greek life organization.
How does it feel being a part of Play for K this year?
It's great to come out and support. It's so nice to see so many different organizations chipping in to do their part.
Thank you. So I'm here with Rachel. What organization are you a part of?
I'm in Alpha Z Delta.
And what are you doing today with all this?
We are selling these baked goods for Play for K, supporting breast cancer awareness.
And is this your first time participating in Play for K?
Yeah, this is our first time supporting this wonderful cause.
And how does it feel to give back?
It feels great. It's so great to see everyone come out and a lot of different organizations here.
Thank you. Alright, so it sounds like everyone's having a good time today, giving back to the community. Everyone seems to really enjoy what's going on today, so looks like I'm going to participate in a raffle too.
Well, thanks, Samara, for covering those events and actually taking a look at the women's basketball game that happened. They lost to Shippensburg 95-80. Definitely a crazy game. They were down by 30 at one point, but they came back, cut it to 15. Dallas Ely, 32 points, career high.
Yeah, and Paige also, she shot 11 for 20 from the field and 6 for 11 from the three-point line.
Wow.
Which is really impressive. She's
Definitely
really
impressive.
hitting, and she was the spark that Westchester needed, but not enough to play against Shippensburg.
Absolutely. And moving forward to see the other players off the bench, Sharifa Junaid had 15 points coming off the bench, and Anna Kuntz, for her 6th double-double this season, she had 10 points and 12 rebounds. Definitely impressive stat for her. But I actually was at the game. I had a chance to meet up with Dallas Ely after the game and have an interview with her to see how she felt about this loss. Dallas? I'm here with sophomore Dallas Ely. Dallas, tell me a little bit about this game. Shippensburg came out strong, ended up defeating you guys. What was the difference in the game today?
They made all their buckets, and we didn't really make that many. I mean, they just shot the ball lights out, basically.
Pretty much. What was Coach talking about in the huddles when you guys started to go down almost by 30 at some points?
She was talking about trying to change our defense every time, but every defense that we threw at them, they got through it.
Now, towards the end of the game, it seems like you guys started to pick up the momentum a little bit, made some key buckets, but if time was running out and time was not on your side. What do you think? Do you think if you did that in the beginning of the game, it would have been a different outcome?
Oh, definitely. We decided, waiting until the very end doesn't really work for us.
All right, you guys are 17-7 right now overall, and you're 12-2 in the East. Moving forward, now that you guys lost this game tonight, are you guys still number one?
Yes, we have to beat Bloomsburg on Wednesday, and whether we won or we lost, we still had to beat Bloomsburg to be number one. So we just have to beat them, and then it's on to East Stroudsburg.
Awesome. Well, good luck in the playoffs.
Thank you.
Now, Paige, Dallas Ely really has made her mark here at Westchester. She's been a leading scorer on the team and scoring 32 points as a career high. Also, this is the first time since 2004 as a Golden Rams player has shot that well. So that's really, really impressive. And just just to let you know that the women's basketball team will be playing Bloomsburg University this Wednesday, and the winner of this game will win a PSAC East. So it's a really, really
huge game.
Really huge game, and I'm really excited to see the outcome of that. Now switching over to the men's basketball team, they defeated Shippensburg University 74-60. Now Paige, this was senior day, and the seniors really had a huge impact on the game, scoring 44 of the team's 50 points.
Wow.
And that was a major point in the game, and they did very well.
Well, a lot of the seniors actually distributed in this game. You had Ryan McKinney, senior, stepped up this game, 14 points, 8 rebounds. Big stat for the big fella. And then on top of that, we had RJ Griffin, another senior. He had 14 points. Shannon Givens with 13 points and 8 rebounds, so he was definitely controlling the boards. And then senior Troy Hockaday.
Yeah, Troy, he had 11 points, 9 rebounds, 7 steals, and 4 assists.
Huge stat line.
Having that type of day is really well. He really adds a huge spark to the Westchester team, and great job. And he has to play really well against Bloomsburg because this is a really important game.
Yes, you said second place, so that's a big, going into playoffs, that's a huge thing. Now, after that game, I actually had a chance to meet up with senior Ryan McKinney and just ask him a little bit how he felt about the win going into it for the Play for K game. So let's see what Ryan had to say. So I'm here with Ryan McKinney. You had a great game today, 14.7 rebounds. What was the spark?
I mean, senior night, I kind of just came out with a little bit of extra chip on my shoulder, and I thought, I had a lot of family there, so not to say that should be the only thing that motivates me, but, it helped.
Well, it definitely helped. You guys are moving on. What place are you guys in now?
I think we're in second place right now. We just have to, hope that ESU loses one of these games and we win out and we could come out on top in this one. So.
Are you looking forward for playoffs?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
74-60 in this win over East Stroudsburg. What did Coach say in the locker room just now?
I mean, Coach was saying basically that Shannon had a great game. He was, I think he had 2 or 3 assists to me alone. And,
everywhere.
Yeah, he was all over the place and he played really well. And then, Troy was up and down the court nonstop. So we really had a good team effort
all
for
around.
This one, yeah.
RJ Griffin also had 14 points. So you guys definitely looking to close the season off well and looking forward for the playoffs.
Yep.
Well, great job, Brian. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Now switching over to the women's gymnastics team, they finished with the overall score of 190.650. Now this record sets a new school record that was previously broken last week. Now Paige, a lot of the upperclassmen, they've been doing really well. Can you tell me about it? Well, the underclassmen, actually, they've been doing good. Majesta Valentine, she's a freshman, dominated this week as well as last week. Came along again. She scored a 38 point on her events. I mean, she's definitely, if you look at the articles, you'll see her name. She's dominating in her performances. Now, we also had another underclassman, Megan Brannon. She dominated on the bars this past week with a 9-point score for the gymnastics team. So, there's a lot of good scores and everything going on this past week. And a lot of things have to, continue this Friday as they will be playing the ECAC crosstown rival, Southern Connecticut State, this Friday. And now this is a big match, a really highly anticipated match. And hopefully, if the women win, they'll increase their score with the conference and stay atop of the rankings. Well, if you're ever around, go down to the Philadelphia area. All the information is on the website where you can check where the event will be at and how much the tickets will be to go out and show your support. Now, ending the show this past weekend in New Orleans was the All-Star game. I mean, it was definitely an eventful weekend. Court, did you watch the game? I did. It was a really exciting game. Dunks everywhere. No defense. Of course. Kyrie Irving, he really did very well. He had 31 points and 14 assists. And he really showed that he could play with the big guys. Well, like you said, with him having all them stats, he was the MVP of the game. You can check him out on all the papers all over and online right now with holding up the trophy. The youngest, like you said, to do it. But also, Blake Griffin for the Clippers, definitely. If you didn't like the dunk contest, then you definitely would have liked him in the game. Yeah. Dominated. He had 38 points to go along with Durant, who, of course, dominated in that game as well with 38 points himself. So it was a great game to watch. It's always exciting. Did you watch any of the other events that happened this weekend? There was the dunk contest, the skill set. We had Michael Carter-Williams for the Sixers come down, so that was pretty cool to watch him do that. Also, the dunk contest was a little different format. We had 2 different teams, but I really like how the NBA, they're trying to change it up. Whoever wins, they can donate money to charity. So I really like just trying some different things. And I think that with John Wall and Paul George, they really showed out. And, I think the dunk contest is back. With the winner of the dunk contest actually ended up being John Wall, right down Washington for the Wizards. So congratulations to John Wall for that win. The All-Star Weekend really is an exciting event to go to. It's definitely good to watch all those events. So make sure you guys look for it for next year, as it might be in New York. So stay tuned for that. But thank you guys for tuning in to this week's episode of Sports Talk Live. Make sure you share us on Facebook as well as Twitter. And, if you have anything that you want to tell me or Cortland, or actually even want to be on the show and talk about anything that's going on campus or even in the Philadelphia area sports that are going on, make sure to contact us
success, and we'll definitely air you on the show. So tune in for next time. I'm Paige Elliott.
My name is Cortland Bragg.
And we'll see you next week.